Dear students, we are going to start next chapter, chapter 6, triangle and its properties. In this chapter, you will learn about triangles and some properties of triangles. Here you can see a triangle ABC. You know that there are three sides of triangle. In this triangle also there are three sides, AB, BC and AC. These are three sides of triangle. So we can write three sides of triangles are AB, BC, AC. Similarly, there are three angles of triangle, angle A, angle B, angle C. So we can write angle A. We can also write angle A as angle BAC, angle B and angle C. Similarly, there are three vertices of the triangle. Vertices means these corner points A, B and C. These are three vertices. So this is a triangle and there are three sides, three angles and three vertices of a triangle. Next is median of a triangle. Median means a line which divides a side of triangle into two mid points, two equal points. Median means a midpoint which makes a line segment into two equal parts. Now you see here, this is a triangle. Suppose this triangle name is ABC and this line, you can see it is dividing this bottom line BC into two equal parts. Suppose the length of BC is 6 centimeter. This line, I give it name AD. It has divided BC into two parts. Each part is 3 centimeter. So the line AD is known as median of triangle. So AD is a median because it is dividing line BC into two equal halves. Next is altitude of a triangle. Altitude means a perpendicular line, a line which is perpendicular, which makes an angle of 90 degree is called altitude. For example, in this triangle you can see that this straight line, it is making a 90 degree angle here, right angle. So this line is an altitude. Suppose the name of triangle is ABC and the name of this line is AM. So we will say AM is an altitude of this triangle. Why? Because it is making an angle of 90 degree. It makes 90 degree angle and it is perpendicular to the bottom line, base line. This line is called base, foundation. So any line which is perpendicular to the base is called altitude of triangle. So what you learned till now you learnt about various parts of triangle, that there are three sides of triangle, three angles, three vertices. There can be a median of a triangle which divides base into two equal halves. There is an altitude which makes 90 degree angle which is perpendicular. Now let's see how we can draw altitude for various types of triangles. Now you know that there are three types of triangle: acute angle triangle, right angle triangle and obtuse angle triangle. Now we will draw altitude in all these cases. So it is very easy to draw altitude for acute angle triangle. You can draw straight line like this. This is an altitude. This line is perpendicular line. In right angle triangle, we need not to draw the altitude. Why? Because already there is a perpendicular line. This line is already straight line. So this line is only altitude. So for right angle triangle, this line, and if you rotate this triangle, then this line also, these two lines are making perpendicular 90 degree angle. So these two lines are altitudes. Now for obtuse angle triangle, if you try to draw a perpendicular, it is coming out. We cannot draw inside the triangle a straight line. So in case of obtuse angle triangle, what we need to do, we need to extend this baseline. Like this we can extend it, and then we can draw altitude. We can increase it like this. Now from here we can draw a straight line which will be perpendicular to the base, but it will be perpendicular to the base when we extend the base to the left side. So you need to remember, in case of obtuse angle triangle, always altitude is outside the triangle. In other two triangles altitude is inside, but in case of obtuse angle triangle it is always outside. So I hope it is clear to you. Next we are going to discuss questions given in the exercise. Exercise 6.1. First question is, in triangle PQR, D is the midpoint of QR. D is midpoint. Midpoint means it is in the middle, center. So this line PD, what will be this? Think, if D is a midpoint, what can we think or say about this line PD? And you can see that there is a line PM also which is making right angle. So they are asking PM is dash. Now what is PM? You have learned that a line which is perpendicular to the base is called altitude. So you will write answer as PM is altitude, and line PD, which is dividing the baseline QD into two equal halves, is median. PD is median because it is dividing baseline into two equal parts. Next they are asking, is QM, this line QM, equals to MR? Is it equal? No, MR is greater than QM. So they are asking, is QM equal to MR? Then you will say no. Why? Because M is not a midpoint, so QM cannot be equal to MR. So these are the answers of first question. Second question is, you have to draw a rough sketch of triangle ABC where BE is median. We will draw a triangle ABC. You use scale and pencil to draw it. Give it name A, B, C. Then they said BE is a median. From B you want to draw median. So what we need to do? We need to take B on the top. From B we want to draw median. Na? So what we can do? We can write A here, B on the top, C here. Now from, suppose you have taken a line AC of length 4 centimeter. Then wherever 2 centimeter come, that will be midpoint. So you join B with this midpoint. So this will be BE. So what you do? You can measure with the scale and draw. If you take this line AC equals to 4 centimeter, then both side 2 centimeter should be left. So BE is a median. It's not necessary that the median is always a straight line. For example, if I draw triangle ABC like this, A, B, C, then median is always the center point. Take center point and join with B. So median can be a slanting line also, straight also. It depends on the type of diagram you draw. So you can draw any one of these diagrams. Next, B part is draw triangle PQR such that PQ and PR are altitudes. Now they are saying there are two altitudes, two lines which are perpendicular. So that you know it is possible only in case of a right angle triangle. Because if we take here PQ, PQR. Now this is a right angle triangle. Here this line PQ and this line PR, both are altitude. Because if you rotate the triangle, then PR will become altitude, and if you keep it straight, PQ will be altitude. So we can draw right angle triangle in this case when there are two altitudes. Next question is triangle XYZ in which YL is an altitude in the exterior of triangle. Exterior means outside the triangle. You know that in which kind of triangle we have altitude exterior, that is obtuse angle triangle. So we will draw triangle XYZ like this outside. Now they said YL is an altitude, so we will write here Y, then only we can draw here dotted line L, then only we can draw altitude here. So I will write Y on the top, X here and Z here. Now if I extend this line, then I can draw here altitude and give it name YL. So in case of obtuse angle triangle, we have YL and altitude in the exterior. So children, I hope you understood first exercise and some properties of triangle. Third question you please try yourself. Any queries, any doubts, you can always ask. Thank you. You have to write all this work in your notebook, all these diagrams from the starting, from first question, whatever I taught you, everything you have to write in your notebook. Draw these diagrams, name all these parts, everything you have to write. Thank you students.